Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and welcome to Tag Along Tuesday. Today what I'm going to do is try to make some large tags, because I know in the journals that I've got coming up I'm going to need some large ones. I've just pulled out a bunch of my scraps. They're all laying right here, and I'm going to use these backings for this was the Vintage Artistry Color Nature Ephemera Pack. Well, it was washi strips. So I like to use these because they make nice strong tags. And I've already made one, just simple. Doesn't have a lot on it, doesn't have a lot of color. That way it can be used in any journal basically. So I'm going to make a few more because I need the big ones. I always need the big ones and I never have any. So I thought, well, since today is Tag Tuesday, I will make some big tags. And I've had 2 or 3 people that's requested that I make some large tags, so we shall do that. And I may collage some of these. Who knows what I'll do, because if I don't have paper that's big enough for this whole thing, I'll just do some collaging on it. And let's see, we got this big old piece. And this one would definitely work on there. We might just put that whole thing on. Why not? And then we can decorate it up like we want to. Now these are just some sticker back pieces that I save up when I use my stickers. And I like to glue on those. As you know, I don't glue on book pages, just simply because it's hard for us here in this state to get vintage book pages. So when I do get them, I like to use them for my journals. I don't like to glue on them. But I know a lot of people can get them very easy and they use them to glue on, and that's great. But I use either my mats or something like this, because otherwise you're going to throw that away, right? Those backings. Okay, and I use my bone folder to really press all that down and make sure there's not any little bubbles in my glue. Now I don't know, I'm having so many appointments and different things going on this week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you some videos up while I'm gone. See, I'll be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If I don't, just know that, I'll try to post in the, on the community page just to let you know that I'm good, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any up. Now, I'm trying to use, I've got some of these big paper doilies. I'm trying to use some of those on here. So we might be able to put that down, but I don't know about the stark white. Let's try one of the brown ones. I've got some brown ones too. And these were gifted to me. So no, I don't know where they come from. They were gifted by a sweet, sweet subscriber. Oh, I think I like the brown better. Put a piece of that on there. That's pretty. So let's put a piece. Let's put that piece right there. And then we can have the other part of the doily to put somewhere else. And I know I didn't cut that straight, but we will make do. Yeah, I like that. Now, I don't like to put glue on doilies. So what I do is I put glue on my piece, and I kind of guess at where my doily's going to hit. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I miss. But if I miss, all I do is just make sure that I rub that glue off. I do have a towel around here somewhere. I put a little bit too much right there. And I usually just wait till it dries, and then I use my little eraser and rub it off. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I like that one on there. Yeah, I got a little sticky right there and right there. So when the glue dries, what I'll do is I'll take my gum eraser. And this is an eraser that's made of just gum. And when it dries, you can take it and rub that over it and it will pick all that glue up. But don't do it until it dries, because it'll just tear your paper if you do. And I don't think we've got any of those to sell. I used to sell them, but the place that I got them from went out of business, so I'm not sure. I'm sure you can find them somewhere, but I haven't found any more yet. I'm going to go ahead and cover the back before I cut my corners. So let's see what we've got to cover the back with. We could cover the back with that. That's good writing paper. Go ahead and pull that back in one more time. I can usually get 5 or 6 glues out of these little sheets if I don't make a big mess. So if you use stickers, then just keep your sticker paper and use it to use your glue stick on. Oops, it's a little bit short, Edith. There we go. Had to move it down a little bit. So what are you guys doing today? Is it hot where you are, or storming like it's been storming here? We've had storms every day this week so far. Of course, I know it's only Tuesday, but we had storms Saturday and Sunday too. We're having storms like we normally have in the spring, but we're having them now in the fall. So I don't know what's going on with our weather. Right, we've got that on there, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cut my little corners. And I just cut that one. I do have a template somewhere, but I haven't got it right here in front of me, so I just cut it, flip it over, put it on the other side, and then cut that side. And these are a little bit larger than what I would use my tag corner, my tag punch on. So that's why I do this. Now, we need to put some little something on there. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is grab a little book page, because when in doubt, use book page. I have just a little bit of a hard time putting embellishments on an area like that. I don't know. My brain doesn't work in that form, I guess. I don't know. I think it's my brain. Now this is an old book page, so it tears every time I go across it, but we're going to make it work. Okay, I'm just going to go down a little bit like that and put that down, and I'm just going to wrap that book page around. It's going to tear and crack, but that's okay. We're going to ink that edge anyway, like that. Okay, I'm thinking about putting that on there. Like I said, I do have a little bit of a problem when it comes to decorating an area that's like that up. I don't know why. I think my brain works differently than most. Alright, I'm going to ink this up. I could always put something else down, but I don't want to take too much away from my flowers. So, I'm thinking right there is going to be the place. I don't want it to be centered because that looks too planned. So I'm thinking down there, lower. And when I start to put these in journals, who knows, I may decorate them more. I may put something else on, but right now I just want to prepare them to a point, just to get them halfway ready anyway. Okay. I don't mind that. I feel like it does need something else. We think about a bird going on there. Here again, my birds are the wrong size, I think. Wrong size and wrong colors. Or they're going the wrong way. Let's see. That one's okay. I'm not thrilled about it. I don't really like him. So let's see what else we got. Oh, I kind of like him on there. So let's put him, let's glue him on there. I don't think, let's see, I may need to put him on over. I think I want to put him like that because I want his blue to show and not blend in so much. So I'm going to move him on over, and it'll just mean that I'll have to clip a little bit of the tail off, but that's okay. He'll survive. It'll just be out of the picture. Okay. I'm sorry, little birdie. This is going to hurt me a whole lot more than it is you. There we go. Okay, I like that. Now all I'm going to do is use my ribbon punch. I'm just going to punch that little hole there, and then we can put some ribbon through there. So that'll be another. Okay, since I am working on this purple journal, I think I'll do this one in purple. Okay, just trying to see where exactly I needed to put it. I know I have a couple large pockets in that journal, so I just want to make sure that I have my tags made for it. Well, that's cute, but I did not realize that the paper's torn right here. But we're going to use it, and I'll just put something else across there. So let's go ahead and cover the back. I think I'll cover the back in that paper. And that is a very thick paper, so I'm using my art glitter glue. Now I'm pressing the glue on this pretty hard because it was a little bit rippled on the edges. So I'm just straightening that out by making sure it's glued down well. I think that will work. Okay, now what shall we do to the front? I could put a little piece of doily down here, or I could put lace. I think I'm just going to do the doily. Since I've got them here, might as well use them. So hopefully this is giving you some ideas on how to use your doilies. I know a lot of people have them, and the big ones, and they're always asking me, what do you do with the big ones? So hopefully this will give you a few ideas anyway. Okay, then I'm just going to trim that off. Yeah, I think I like that okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut my little corners up here. Now. Okay, now we need an embellishment, and I'd like to have a nice tall purple flower, but I know I don't have a tall purple one. Oh yeah, I like that. It's got kind of that brown edging around it to separate it from the background, so I like that. So I think I'll put that right there. Yeah, now we just need some little something up here at the top. I think I'm going to see if I have a label that has some purple in it. I have one that doesn't have any writing on it. That could work. If I don't find anything else, that could work. Well, there's one that has purple on it. Oh yeah, let's go with that one. And I get questions every time that I show this ephemera journal on here. Did I make it? Is there a video on it? All of my ephemera journals that I have made, and I've made a few, they're all linked on my playlist, and my playlist is just simply named ephemera journals. Okay, let's punch hole, and we have another one ready. Let me grab some seam binding, and we'll put seam binding in these. Okay, we're going to put some seam binding in these, and then I'm going to make one more just to use a piece of paper that I have had in my stash for a little while. It was gifted to me, and I haven't really come up with anything to do with it. I didn't want to cut it all up. I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. So I think that this will be a perfect thing. Alright, so those have got some seam binding in them. I think they're pretty. This piece of paper, this was gifted to me. I don't remember who or where it came from, but it's fabric pieces that they have either stitched together or just laid out, and then they scanned it, I think is what they did. Now I want to get this, some of this purple and some of this pink on there so that it won't all just be purple. I could go that direction. You know what? I think I like that better. I'm going to go that side. Always pays to try it out. And then I've got something in mind that I want to, how I want to decorate it, and we'll see if it works. But yeah, I've had this laying in my little stack of papers for a while, and I keep thinking I want to use it, but I don't want to cut it all up. And you know, to use it on small pieces, I'd have to cut it all up. But on this, I won't have to. Let's see. I could wrap it all the way around because I don't think it'd be hard to write on that. I don't know though. I think I won't. I think I'll use that for another one. My scissors are getting really gummy. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. Alright, I'm going to cover the back and then we'll decide what we want to do to the front. Let's see. Oh, that piece will work. And I know I switch back and forth from glues, and it just depends on how thick the paper is. If the paper is very, very thin, then I definitely use my glue stick. But if it's thick enough that I don't think my art glitter glue will show through, then I prefer to use that. I think I have a growth on my scissors. I think I'm going to have to clean them off. So we got all of that trimmed. Now, if I can remember right, I think I have something that's going to go right there, and I'm thinking that one. Yes, that's going to work, but I want something behind this. I have this size doily. Thinking I'm going to put that doily down, and I know you say, well, you've got all that pretty paper that you've been saving. Why are you going to cover it up with the doily? Well, sometimes you just got to do things. I can't explain to you why I do certain things. I don't want to leave it just like that, so that's why, I guess. I mean, yes, it's very pretty the way it is, but I'm hoping that it's going to be even prettier when we finish. Now, put that up toward the top a little bit. So I'd like to put this down toward the bottom, about right there, I think. Like that. I think that's pretty straight. Now, before I glue that down, I want to come back in with some little flowers and put on here. It may look strange, but we'll try it. So I want to tuck them in where they'll just hit on that doily. Uh-oh. Stuck before I wanted it to. Come on, stick where I want you. Then this one. That one that way. Alright, and then let's see, do I want any more? Let me look at that. I don't know if I want any more or not. Yeah, I think I do. I'm just just going to cut the bottom of that off. Then I don't have to try to tuck it in so far. That one go that way. And then this one go that way. And then we can glue that down. Oh yes, I like that. And you may say, well, that looks really weird, but I like it. And you know, you gotta do what you like sometimes. I like that. Now, I do want to put a piece of lace at the bottom. And I am thinking about this little piece that's just been laying on my desk. Thinking about that. I think the scallops and the doily and all of that's going to look good together. I hope. Okay, I think that's got it all down. Oh yeah, I like that. I'm going to cut off the edge. And see, I think that paper in the background just pulls everything together. I like that. And then I had this little label, and it's stamped May 15th, 1888. I was trying to figure out where I might want to put that. I think maybe just down here, because when I cut these corners off, I'm going to lose a lot of that, and then when I put a little hole in there, I'm going to lose the rest of it, so I'm thinking about just at the bottom. Maybe. Maybe right there. Let's see. Yep. Like that, and I'm going to cut that little edge off. And then we're going to cut the edges here. Oh, I think this is my favorite tag. I may have to use that other piece and make a bunch more of these. I like that. Who sent me that? If you sent me that piece of paper, let me know. It's beautiful. Okay. Now let's punch a little hole here. Wherever my little punch is. There it is. Buried. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab a little piece of this lavender. Or purple. Or whatever color you call it. I call it a lavender. There we go. So there is our little tag out of the purple. I love that. I love all of them. They're very pretty, I think. Not because I made them, but just because of the papers and things. That's not necessarily me. I only made this paper and that's all. Well, these, I think. I made this paper and these. And the other come from someone else. So I can't take credit for making them pretty. That's one of you guys. Alright guys, that is it for our large tags today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Bye bye.